Hey guys, how's it going? So we talked about it in the last video, but the update is now finally here, and with it has brought, like we predicted, these boosters. So they're going to be called power boosters, it appears, or P boosters just for short. And it's pretty cool, we've got them already. So we've become extremely powerful with Kyrie EX, and now even more powerful with these new boosters. So yeah, I'm going to do this first quest here. Oh, look at that, we got the order button as well in the regular quests. Very nice. And I'm assuming we're just going to have to walk up to the enemy still, and the second we do, it's going to fire it off. Okay, so we have to do even less gameplay now, which is it's pretty cool. Especially if, you know, you're doing like the farming quests over and over again, where you're trying to get like experience medals or level up medals or what have you. You can just go in now and not even have to bother with tapping the swiping the medal anymore. That's pretty nice. I might have to change that medal out though, because Kyrie does have a quite long animation, but there we go. So I'm just going to do the first one here, and then possibly the fifth if it looks difficult, but I don't think these are particularly high level quests. So that takes a little while, did you notice that? The animation at the end there did take a little bit of time just to fully play through. So, okay, so we're going for the first power booster here against this enemy. So it doesn't seem too difficult, just a level 50 enemy, and this should give us the 5% booster, I believe, if my apologies. If it is the same as the Japanese version, which I believe it is, and I believe these are going to be, they seem to be weekly, who knows, because I think the Japanese version now has the speed version, the speed boosters out as well, so I guess in a fortnight we'll see whether they're on just like a looping, like a repeating loop. And here we go. Wow, 25% first. Okay, so 25% right off the bat. That's interesting. I believed it was 5, 10, and then 25 in the Japanese version, but who knows? Maybe we're going to get 25, 25, and 25. Who knows? Let's have a look. Let's keep going. Okay, so we just completed the third quest out of 5 now. So the second one rewarded us with a couple of jewels. And let's see what the third reward is. So, like I said, I guess it would have to be a I didn't get enough lux. That's weird. Anyway. Okay, so a 10% booster for the third quest, okay? Which would mean the third one is a 5% booster. So that means, even if you just do the very first quest, you get the extra 10%, 25% bonus. So, it's very little effort for a pretty big reward, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep going, and I'll unpause at the end of the fifth, and then we'll check it out. So, we're versing Sucker Boss. We still have to defeat... As I said, we still have to defeat every enemy if we want the reward in one turn. No, we can just complete without having to continue. It's one of those Coliseum stages, so we're gonna have to fight all this crap first. Not too difficult. So 3 enemies, I believe it's usually only 3 enemies, I think. It's automatically going to use all the special attacks in a row there. May as well grab the chest, because why not, and this should hopefully, nope, still not in yet. So yeah, it's a pretty cool update. We're getting lots and lots of stuff. Oh, here we go, every time. Love that, every single time I go, you know, hours without getting a message, because, you know, I'm so popular. And then, naturally, the second I start recording, it's like, hey, time for some messages to come in. So, alright, let's take down this guy now. Again, we're currently at a 35% boost, but that isn't graphically represented anywhere. But if you check a look at my medal status right now, which I'll show you guys in a sec, you can actually see that I'm currently rocking, like I said, a 35% boost to my power-based medal strength, which is pretty sick. So I've just grabbed like a little random treasure trove setup with complete garbage medals on it, and hopefully we're going to take this out in one turn. Beautiful friend medal there. Ooh, are we going to have the pet medal? Yeah, pet with blast on, there we go. Nice. And steel on activated at the same time, look at that. Pet's doing all the work. Okay, so we should now get that additional 5% boost. And if I was actually a decent YouTuber, I would have been paying attention to the amount of damage each of those attacks were doing, and then go, okay, do we notice an additional 5% bonus? Tell you what, when the speed version of this quest comes out, I'll do exactly the same thing, except I'll actually There we go. Power booster, additional 5%. When the speed version of these quests come out, I actually do it properly and use speed medals at the start, and then go, okay, that's the damage they deal now. Doesn't make any difference with the 40% boost. And now that I've said that, I can guarantee you some other YouTubers are going to do the exact same thing, except for these quests. So. Alright, let's check out what else we got. So we got some power boosters here. If you want to see which ones you currently have, just click your own little face up there, and then click. Oh, I must be lagging really hard. Click boosters. Okay, so it expires in 22 days, so that is a set time limit. It doesn't matter if you get them in a few days' time. That 22 days and doesn't start from when you grab them. It starts from when it starts. So it looks like if it's the 22nd that it expires, that it's going to expire at the end of the month, which I believe actually lines up exactly with the Japanese version. Again, I could be wrong, but I believe it lines up exactly with theirs. So that's interesting. So if we're always going to lag 2 weeks behind them in terms of the power boosters when we actually get them, I believe the Japanese version has the speed ones right now. So if they are going to expire at the same time, but we get them at different times, it's interesting. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. But in any case, get them as soon as you can. We've only got a week to get them, and then they're going to expire at the end of the month anyway. So there's no point waiting around, because they're going to expire when they expire. One more thing, guys. That's interesting. I just got this little message here now that we come back to the home screen that boosters increase your stats. The only stat I believe they increase is the multiplier of your power-based medals, at least these power-based boosters. Boosters increase the parameters of your keyblades and medals. Well, again, not really. They only increase the special attack multiplier of your medals. I don't think they have any relevance to the keyblades, but oh, there we go, look at that. So we get the little online symbols over our heads as well. So we've got green over my head, because I'm online. I guess yellow for the people that have been online recently, but aren't online right now, which is a few of them. There you go. And dark greyed out for the people that are offline. There you go. So all the people in my party, there you guys are. Say hello to yourselves. Oh, come on guys. What are you doing not completing the story quests? All these free jewels you could have been getting. Anyway, what I wanted to check out was the missions tab here. So, there we go. That's interesting, because I just defeated a dark side, and potentially that counts as a raid boss. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So the quest tab here, just by doing those 5 quests, it looks like I've already completed 7 out of the 10 objectives. So the most difficult one is getting 30,000 lux, but assuming we do one of those Trickmaster raid bosses tonight, that shouldn't be hard to take care of at all. Interesting, because I defeated a dark side, and that seems to have counted towards defeating a total of 2 raid bosses, because I definitely haven't beat any other ones. Yeah, really cool. So those jewels are going to sit there until you press collect, and if you press collect all, I should be now getting 210. There we go. Beautiful. So definitely make sure you hit complete. Oh, look at that little Moogle stamps on top of them. That's so cute. Alright. Definitely make sure you hit collect all every single day, or else you won't get them. It isn't like in the past where you do the objectives and they will automatically be added into your tally. These ones you definitely have to be sure to hit collect every day. I'm really excited, because if we're going to get 300 jewels a day, I'm going to have to redo my calculations on the projections for the amount of jewels we can save up. Yeah, really happy with this update, guys. Let me know what hang on, let's check out these medals real quick. There we go. Alright, so that little booster is going to sit right there. Very nice. So, again, the only booster currently active is the 40% additional power, but who knows in the future. Like right now, speed is confirmed and power is confirmed, and obviously magic would follow that, you can only assume. But I did hypothesize in a previous video that perhaps upright and perhaps reverse buffs could be applied as well. Or, you know, who knows, buffs for certain keyblades, or buffs for... I don't know, what else do you think? What else could be applicable in the game, like could be available for a buff? Let me know what you think, because I'm really curious about this system. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the Union Cross content was very very difficult this week. So if that's the direction the game is going, like even for Kyrie EX users, the content is still quite difficult. So I don't know how long it's going to be before all the content goes in that direction. At the moment with the multiplayer stuff though, you're not particularly left behind if you don't have a Kyrie, although it's very disheartening to see other players having one. I can absolutely empathize with people that don't have one. People can help you get by the Union Cross if they have it themselves, and they can help take down the bosses for you. Little ways like this would help you catch up though, like squeezing the absolute most out of your medals and having an additional 40% to the multiplier. That's huge. And I believe that's only scratching the surface. You know, whenever they introduce a new mechanic, they don't typically introduce the most powerful version of it right away. So again, look at all this room here on this number. I can definitely see that number going up to at least 3 digits. So who knows, a year from now we could be seeing that at 1, 200, 300%. Who knows? This game's gonna get crazy, but yeah, like I said, let me know what you think could happen in terms of buffs. Like, do you think we will see an upright or reverse boost as well, like a U or an R boost, if you're going to go off the connotation from the game? And what else could there possibly be? I'm honestly trying to think like what else they could use as boosters. But yeah, are you more excited for boosters? Are you more excited for 300 daily jewels? Let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. All the best. Bye. Oh, one other thing. We still don't have that level cap increase from beyond 300. Which is very interesting because, anyway, I don't want to ramble on, but the Japanese update has had that since the pet update, and we still don't have it, so I'm very curious as to why we haven't increased any further. But yeah, let me know what you think. All the best. Bye.